Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMahon here from Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could be with us for our Tuesday morning trade with Paul. At Forex Smart Trade, our mission is to help you become the best version of yourself. And we do that by teaching you how to currency trade with our super accurate proprietary indicators and our best in the business one-on-one training. We are so confident in how well our indicators perform and in our ability to train you that we offer a guarantee. And that guarantee is that we will, once you've been trained, we will let you trade company money, and and split the profit with you. And eventually, you will have the opportunity to trade up to $100,000 of company money, keeping up to 80% of what you make. So it is a terrific opportunity. We are here to help you. In this morning trade, I use primarily two different trade techniques. The first is something we call the 10-point signal, and the second is something called the thick orange line signal. We've got a dozen different signals, but those are the ones that I focus on this session. With that, let's just go through some of our housekeeping items. First thing is I am required to play our disclosure, so let's go ahead and do that. Due to federal
and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange and futures trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
All right. Let us, as part of that training, we have a number of live trades every day. This yellow table is our schedule of light trades. Light trades are people who are doing our trial. The green schedule is for people who are members, and the purple schedule down here is an extra paid session with for, again, trading tips. If you're not attending, you should be. You should try to attend until you've gotten proficient yourself. And by proficient, I mean that you're trading over 80% accuracy. You should be attending as many of these as you can. These are free fish. The people who all do them are good traders. If you follow them on the whole, you should be getting net positive pips. So try to attend that. As a holiday gift, in addition to the Tuesday morning trade, we also do a session on Thursdays for people who have provided us with referrals. It's a special session as kind of a thank you. The Thursday Tip Top referral trade. For the month of December up until Christmas, you will have an invite to attend. So check your emails on Wednesday evening to get the code to be able to attend a Thursday Tip Top trade. With that, let us take a look. I like to trade off of a checklist, much like an airline pilot. So the first thing I do is I make sure that all my charts are working and turned on. To check that they're working and turned on, I look to, here's my green chart in the background if you can't see it. This upper top left-hand corner, if this is green, that means I'm connected to the internet. And then down here, this bottom right corner of this chart is green. That means my chart is live. I can go back in time and you see it becomes red. we're going to put it back to live. Let's also check my MetaTrader 4. And I can see these numbers moving. So since these numbers moving, I am also live. Review of yesterday, since we don't do this normally as part of my routine, I always go back and take a look at if I made bad trades, what caused those bad trades, and try to figure out what I did wrong so I can get better. It's about continuous improvement, always getting better, making progress in your ability. I've been trading about 2 years, and I'm still, we all make mistakes, we all do things wrong, but the more we can eliminate those things, the better trader we become. So I'd like to take a look at that. Last week, actually for the last couple weeks, we haven't had many good opportunities. Last Tuesday, I think we found a 5-point thick orange line trade that grows profitably. And on last Thursday's tip-top trade, we did find 2 trades that closed profitably. So this is a demo account. I do try to take the trades as soon as we're done in my live account. Before we decide on our trades, we'd like to take a look at the news. We are technical traders. Our indicators are very good at evaluating price action movement and picking up where the turns occur. So what can interrupt what our indicators can do is a news item. So with that, we like to take a look and see what prospective news items there might be. I do that by going to Forex Factory. There's a variety of news sites, but I like Forex Factory. Forex Factory categorizes news items into 3 categories: a low impact, which is yellow; medium impact, which is orange; and high impact, which is red. And today we have pretty smooth sailing. Everything's a yellow impact, so there's really nothing to worry about. Bank holiday in Italy, so that might reduce the volume a little bit on the euro, but clear sailing today. Then we jump into our technical analysis, and the first part is I want to find a signal to trade off of. On the 10-point signal, our goal is to find a bunch of the lines moving basically in the same direction. Ideally, I want 7 out of 10, and I need a certain number out of each section of the chart. Now, there are 3 parts of this chart. This middle part is what we call the majors and minors. Ideally, I want to start with a situation where I am overbought, which means the lines are up above this blue section here, or oversold. The lines are down below the red section here. So here on the, and what I'm looking at is a composite chart. The composite chart has 6 different currency pairs on it. So I'm going to scan through the 6 and see if I can see that overbought or oversold situation. And then once I see the overbought or oversold, I want to see the lines moving in the opposite direction of where they're situated. So here on the euro dollar, I'm in the middle of the channel. So that's no good. Pound dollar, again, middle of the channel. Australian US dollar, I am just about entering into the channel, so that's okay. It hasn't gone halfway yet, so I will take a look at it. I want to see all the lines pointing down, the red and green, which are the major indicators, and the black and gray, which are the minor indicators. I've got both pointed down. So I like that. There's good steepness here actually on the red and green, and they're kind of all grouped together. So once I have this, that's step one of the signal. Step two of the signal is what's happening with the TNTs. In the TNTs, there's 4 different signals, 2 orange lines and 2 blue lines. The orange lines are directional. When the orange line goes down, that means down. The blue lines are inversely related. So when blue goes up, that means down. So I got 3 of the 4 telling me down. Thick blue is still going down. Thick blue is usually the last to turn. So this is okay. So I want to have at least 3 of the 4 telling me, giving me confidence in the direction. So 3 out of 4 here. And then I am looking for the pressure. I've got down pressure, although both lines are going down. So with that, I've got 7 points. 3 here. 3 here are the TNTs, and 1 here. What would make this a stronger signal on the pressure is the lines being closer together, or the red line being on top. We got a little background noise here. Let's see if we can get everybody muted. All right. So I've got 7 points here. So with 7 points, let's go and take a look at, I want to look at the full chart now to decide if I want to take this trade. So I'm going to go to File. Let's see if I've had this chart open. AUD USD is here. So I want to see how the different charts line up and then decide. So here was the chart we were looking at. On the 2-hour chart, my majors my majors are going down. They're in the channel. My minors, I don't have the double cross. They're kind of going sideways. My TNTs aren't going the right way. They're telling me up, which is why the minors here are going sideways. But I do have slight down pressure. It's kind of weak down pressure. So I've got my majors going down and my pressure going down, which supports what I'm seeing here on my 1-hour chart. On my 2-hour chart, my majors are going down, my minors are going up. So there's confusion here. But when there is confusion, I'm going to pay attention to what my majors are doing. And I like my majors here because the lines are nice and steep. We're a little bit more than halfway, but that's okay because we're on a 2-hour chart or 4-hour chart. I've got mixed on the pressure. Red is going up. Red is over green, which is good. And my green is going down. I like it when the green is going down. So this gives me support. The dollar or the day chart, I'm overbought. Going down, the lines aren't that steep. On the majors, there's a little kink in the line here, which softens up the going down. There's a kink in the line here, which softens up the going down. I've got up pressure that's starting to roll with red on top. So I like all of this for a down trade. 30-minute going down, slight down pressure. 5-minute, he's kind of turning, coming down with slight down pressure, green on top. So let's take a look at what. Let's take a look here. We got 47. We got 73, 47, 74, 23. That is 50, 80 points. That's kind of a big spread. I want to add a couple more support and resistance lines in here because these lines are very far apart. So support and resistance is where spots where the price seems to naturally stop. So I got a little stopping here, a little stopping here. Let us seems to have stopped right in here. And that is 02 to 23. Usually these on the euro dollar, they tend to be about 30 pips apart on a 1 hour chart. 1, 2, let's see if we get one more in here. So we're stopping here, right in here, right in here. So let's go back. I want to know where my support and resistance are. And I want to know what the trend is. So what has the trend been the last week? Yesterday there was a big up move, but basically for the last 5 days, it's been trading in this channel between these two. Goes up a little bit, comes down a little bit, goes up a little bit, comes down a little bit. Started to come down, came back up, bounced off the resistance, came down. So there is no real trend here. I want to know how much room do I have between the different support and resistance lines. So I've got about 5 pips till I hit this line, and I've got about 15 pips till I hit this line moving down. So with that, we've got a down movement, and we've got about 15 pips in a sideways trend. It's been trading between, let me just look at it again. Been trading primarily in this channel, a little bit in this channel. I think we could take this for 10 pips. 10 pips down. So open up my chart, go to Australian US dollar. We are going to figure out my lot size. I'm going to take a look at my balance in my account and move my decimal place over 4 spots. So if I've got 8,500 in my account, if I move my decimal place over 4 spots, it is going to bring me to 0.85. So I am going to click new order, which is on this second row here. Australian dollar. My volume is going to be 0.85. I am going to do a market sell. Sell by market. It records it down underneath. You'll see my stop loss and take profit is 0. So I want to tell the broker what I want to take it out at. So I'm going to right click on it, go to modify, and we will take 11 pips on this. We have 15 pips till we hit that resistance line. Right now I'm going to put 55 pips for a stop loss, but I'm going to go back and take a look, and we can see way up here. We could probably bring this way down. I want to just see where 2 support and resistance lines are away. So let's take a look. So here's one support line. Here's another support line. I want to be 2 support lines away. I want to be outside of that little peek through right here. So I could go to 74.60 and be pretty safe. What it is I don't want to get taken out by a stop loss. I want to stay in the game. I want to protect the trade, but I don't want to be taken out. And normally what I'll do is I'll hedge, but you can see in the last, it hasn't traded up there in a long time. So So we'll go to 74.60. 74.60. So I'm going to go back and adjust this. Modify 74.604. So that's about 40 pips. And you can see we're just above this this high spot where it traded. All right, so let's see if we get anything else. Since we have one trade on the dollar, I am going to we're going to go to the next chart because these are non-dollar pairs. I don't want to lump too many trades. I want to kind of keep my trades diversified so that I don't have everything with a dollar in my trading basket. Because what impacts a dollar, even though each of the currencies are specific, the dollar will have influence on all of them. So to kind of minimize my risk, I'm going to try to trade with a different currency pair. So here I'm overbought going up. Here I am overbought. I'm going down. I'm about a little bit more than halfway through the channel. Let's see what else there is. Ideally, I'd like this to be pulled up a little bit so that we have a little bit more opportunity for the run to move through the channel. Here we're actually almost, we are through the channel on the Euro Canadian, Australian, New Zealand dollar overbought going up. New Zealand, US dollar oversold going down. Euro, Australian dollar. We're oversold. Everybody's going up. So I've got 3 points here. Let's take a look here. The two orange lines are going up, dotted blue coming down. So 3 points here. And I've got up pressure. So with red on top, it's a big gap, which tends to mean retracement. We have retraced, but we do have up. So this is a good signal for a trade. So let us open up this chart and see what else we've got. Euro AUD. As I recall, I didn't like this chart last time. Let's open it. Needed some adjusting. So here's the 60. This is the signal we saw. So I like this. The 2-hour chart, majors and minors going up. Nice steepness on the lines. 2 orange lines going up. Pressure going up. 2-hour chart, majors going up. We've got a disagreement here. Divergence, but the green is going up. When the green is going up, that supports what I'm seeing on my majors and minors. 2 orange lines going up. And on the 1-day chart, 1-day down chart, everybody's coming down. But we've got up pressure. And we had an up candle this time. Why? We've got an up candle the last day. So the minors are starting to turn. The majors are still going down. I like this. Up pressure on the 15, up pressure on the 30, and going up on the 5. So let's just take a look at where our support and resistance are. I'm going to crunch it up a little bit, add a couple more lines. Stopping right in here, kind of stopping in here, right in here, right in here, right in here. Let's add one more above. Stops in here, stops in here, stops in here. These guys didn't quite reach this time. So what do we have for a trend? Last week we had kind of 3 days of up. Then it basically traded in this channel. And what do we got? 19 to 70. That's kind of a big channel. Should really be, again, I like it to be closer to 30 pips. So let's see where we are if we add one more in here. So it's bouncing here, bounced in here, right in here, here. So how much do we have going up? So basically, it's trading in this channel last week. Yesterday we had a big up day and a big down day. Then we had retracement, and then it's kind of been in this channel the last half a day. So again, no trend up or down. Reason I want to know the trend up or down is that's going to dictate if I'm taking a buy trade in a downtrend, I'm going to take less pips. I want to know how many pips I have till I hit this support and resistance. I've got about 12 up and 13 down. 12 up and 13 down. So let us take a look. Taking an up trade. We can take a 10 pip buy here. 10 pip buy. So let's go ahead. AUD, USD. Let's see if he's open. Or what was that? That was AUD. No, it wasn't AUD. It was a Euro AUD, right? Euro AUD. I don't see him open here. Let's just double check. Euro AUD. So I need to open the Euro AUD because he's not already open. So I'm going to go to File, New Chart. I'm going to look for Euro AUD. Not in this group. Let's go into this group, Euro AUD. Here he is. I'm going to change the template. And I am going to take a buy, new order, 0.85, same lot size, buy, and I am going to take it for 10 pips. So I highlight it. I go to modify. I'm going to take this for 10 pips. And I'm going to have use 500 for right now, 5 times for my stop loss, but we're going to go back and take a look. Let us, I want to be 2 support and resistances away. So I would argue this is a big gap too. Like right about here. So I'd want to put a support and resistance right about here. Actually, I want to go below this guy. I want to go below where it's dipped yesterday. So 62.79. 62.79. So let's go take a look. 62.84. So actually, I'm going to increase this a little bit. 62.79. I don't want to get stopped out. And since it traded there yesterday, I want to push it outside where it basically traded. So you can see I'm on the other side of this. So there's less of a chance of me getting stopped out. Real quick, let's see if we have a 5-point thick orange line trade. We're right at the top of the hour. This trade is only good at the top of the hour. So I'm looking for 0 or minus 100. If I have that or within 10 points, then I look to see where these lines are. So I got minus 94, which is good. Oops, it just changed. Let's go back and see if we can get where we're at the top of the hour. Minus 53, no. I'm looking for minus 0 or 0 or minus 100 or within 10 points. No. Yes, but the lines aren't down far enough. No. That's pretty close. These lines are down. Let me see where it is. That's this hour. Where was it last hour? Minus 93. Yes. But I didn't get a bounce this hour. I didn't get a bounce. Didn't get enough of a bounce. Let's go back. Minus 49. No. So there was no thick orange line trade this morning. We ended up taking two 10-point trades, one on the Australian US dollar and a sell, and then a buy on the Euro Australian dollar. All right, that's it for today. Any questions? Looks like we might have one question here. AUD CHF. Let's take a look. AUD CHF. AUD CHF. AUD. I don't have AUD CHF up here. AUD CHF. We can trade. Let's take a look real quick. I'm going to change one of the. Let's change AUD CHF. Let's change this one. AUD CHF. What was that for the 10-point? Thick orange line, no. The majors haven't turned up. Oops, let's get it to current. Why is it so far behind? What happened here? Oops. This guy's still loading. It looks like. Is that current? It looks like this is still loading because I've got this little blue bar here. I can't tell if this is let me see if I go back. I don't want. There's something wrong with the charts right now on this page. You can see that they're not loading right. It doesn't have all the indicators. It doesn't have all the information on it, and it keeps bouncing back to historical. Oh, here it is. I don't think this chart is updated because we've got this blue bar here, so I don't want to give an opinion on the AUD CHF because it's pulling in data now. So okay, thank you everyone for being here. If you can, try to attend the Thursday session. If you have the top referral trade, if you have friends. Introduce them to currency trading. Let them see if they might be for them. Set yourself up with a trading group. If you're able to set yourself up with a training group, I'm happy to come and give the group some lessons together. Okay, everybody, thanks so much. We will talk on Thursday. Bye-bye.